Hello, Western civilization. This is Miss Davidoff, and today I'm going to show you how to cite one of the images from the Museum of Fine Arts. So, first things first, you want to go to the boxy thing in the right-hand corner of your email, and you want to go to Noodle Tools. It should automatically sign you in using your Gmail ID, and you're going to come to your projects board, and you're going to create a new project. And because this is a social studies project and because you're in high school and oh so smart, it's going to be MLA and it's going to be advanced. You can title this anything you want, although I would advise you to be very specific in your details. So maybe Western Civilization, MFA, or really MFA. How about that? Create project. And there we are, ready to start. So if we go to the bibliography, what I'd like you to select for your images that you've taken is a work of visual art, because it is a work of art from the Museum of Fine Arts. So select that, create citation, and what you're going to select is not that you viewed it, although you did view it. I would like it to be a digital file, because what you're citing is this this picture that you took on your iPad, which is a file type, right? So I'd like you to cite it as a JPEG, which is what it is. And then you're going to go through the images. So I have this statue of Lady Sinui. Great. And I also have the placard that goes right underneath Lady Sinui. And all of this information is the information I need for this citation. So make sure that when you're at the MFA that you take a picture not only of the art, but also of the placard underneath. So I'm looking for the artist. Who is the artist? Can't find her. Doesn't look like there is one, so I leave it blank. What about the next thing? What kind of art is it? I'm definitely going to pick sculpture. Type of sculpture, title of sculpture. Now that I can get from the image, right? Statue of Lady Sinui. Great. Did I spell that right? I think I did. Excellent. Let's go back. Museum, library, or private collection. So this is from the Museum of Fine Arts, but I don't want you to just type the MFA. I'd like you to type the Museum of Fine Arts. And as we know, that museum is in Boston. You'll be visiting it on Friday. Have fun. And that is everything you need. For the annotation, you can type in what you need to type in here. Otherwise, for just a plain citation, just leave that blank and click submit. Again, try and fill out everything. Oh, looks like I did it without a date, so I'm going to go back in and I'm going to edit. Date created. Looks like I'm missing that. So let's find the date created. So it looks as if, when I look at this, that it was created during 1971 to 1926 BC. So let's take that information. And put it in there. You should never see an NP or an ND in your citation if you can help it. But it's really easy to miss a spot sometimes. So that's how you do it. When you're done with your bibliography, print or export up here to Word or Google Docs, and that's how you get it. Do not press Control P from here. It's going to print in a very ugly way. This is not the appropriate way to do a bibliography. The way to do it is to print export to Word or Google Docs, and it will format it appropriately. And that's what you submit. If you have any questions, please feel free to come see me in the library or any librarian. I hope this was helpful.